There's a verse in the Gita, Ye yata mam prapadyante tam stataiva bhajamyaham, which means as we approach the Lord reciprocates accordingly. So according to what we want from something, we may limit ourselves to what we get. So in the Vedas, the principle of yoga, it includes every aspect of life. The idea is we have a body, we have a mind, and we have an atma, a living force. And yoga means to harmonize the three perfectly, so that our body and our mind are living in harmony with our living force. And the aspects of yoga for good health and fitness, if that's all you want is health and fitness, that's what you'll get. If you want health and fitness plus peace of mind, if you practice properly, that's what you'll get. But if you really go to the spiritual aspect of yoga, which is actually the purpose of yoga, to actually reunite our body and our mind to be in harmony with our living force, our soul, then that's what we'll get. The soul is Satchit Ananda, eternal, full of knowledge and full of bliss. And the real purpose of yoga by the great yoga masters of ancient times is to actually connect us to our own Satchit Ananda, eternal, blissful nature. And Patanjali, who's one of the great founders of yoga tradition, he taught Ishvara Pranidhanat. Samadhi Siddhir Ishvara Pranidhanat. That surrender to Ishvara. Ishvara is a very personal conception of God. God meaning the cause of all causes, the source of everything, the source of all love, the source of all beauty. That surrender to that Ishvara is the perfection of Samadhi. So yoga means to actually realize our own eternal nature with Ishvara, with the Supreme, and to understand ahimsa, that principle of yoga within the yama and niyama. Ahimsa means when we understand our own divine source, we can understand that every living being has that same divine source. Every living being is a part of Ishvara. And therefore to honor and respect and not cause violence to any living being. So really, if you want to have a healthy body through yoga, yoga is one of the best, most comprehensive processes to have a healthy, fit body. If you want peace of mind, through the stresses of, the challenging world, yoga has one of the greatest systems, scientific systems, of giving us peace of mind and stability and freeing us from stress. But the whole purpose of all of these things is to make us instruments of love, instruments of peace, and to connect us to our own Atma, our own indestructible force. Because ultimately, however fit our body is and peaceful our mind is, the body dies. Yoga is to take us beyond birth and beyond death to our own eternal nature. And that's the beauty and the glory of the yoga system. It can bring us to that point. In the Gita, in the 6th chapter, which describes the Ashtanga Yoga system, Krishna concludes, Yoginam api sarvesham madgaten antaratmana. That of all yogis, one who serves the Supreme Lord with love, with devotion, with deep faith and realization, is most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. So that opportunity is there. To be an instrument of God or Krishna's blessing and really make change in the world.